Hey guys, Rinker Dinker here. Today we're going to be going over my personal combo for the Aeon Pro X. So let's get into it. Starting with what is the Aeon Pro X? The Aeon Pro X is a Dart Zone blaster, shoots super hard, magazine fed, top prime blaster. It's a pretty great blaster, and it has a lot of tactics. So you already know I threw on a bunch of attachments. So, starting with the stock, this is a Lightning Storm stock, actually from a Nerf water gun, believe it or not, but they work on the included stock attachment point. I painted this one orange very poorly, but just to make it match the rest of the gun, because this one was like a very pale yellow, so just to make it match a little more, and it just looks super cool. This whole gun just looks really cool. Onto the magazine, this is the X-Shot Long Shot magazine. I like this because of the capacity. It's orange, which, if you couldn't tell, the entire thing is orange. And it's also see-through, which is always a plus. And it has a nice curve. Curved mags are my favorite. So yeah, if you didn't know, X-Shot mags do work in the Aeon Pro X, also in the Nexus Pro X. But it's a little tricky. You kind of have to wiggle it in there. But it locks into place and it feeds, so it works. Up in the front, we have a little iron sight I got from one of my realistic shell ejector foam blasters. It just looks pretty nice, and it fits the look, of course. And in the front, we have this cool looking suppressor, silencer kind of looking thing from the Striker 2.0. It just really completes that look. As for everything else, anything else, I didn't do any internal modding to this. No outside modding except painting the stock, which, like I said, wasn't included. But other than that, this is literally just how I would run it, like just standard. This is how I have it on that wall right there, just staring at me while I sleep. But how I would run it in a game is a little different. Now this is how I'd run it in a game. Same mag, although I might not run the same mag. Like I said, it's a bit finicky. Other than that, everything else is the same. I would add a flashlight. This one's another one I got from a realistic Nerf gun. I just threw on here because it works. Looks cool, and if it was like a nighttime game that, or got close to the nighttime, then having that would be pretty useful. Or even indoor war, that would be pretty useful. And I would run preferably as many mags as I could, but I just picked 2 of these orange Dart Zone 12 rounds magazines. Fit nice. They're orange, of course, and I have 3 of them, so if I want to run a bunch like in my pockets and whatnot, I totally can. Also, my darts, just standard X-Shot darts. They're pretty cheap. I have a lot, and they're decently accurate. So yeah, as for anything else, everything else is the same. Like I said, I might not run this thing because it's a little finicky and it's pretty big for being almost the same capacity. It's just like plus 3 or 6 darts, something like that. But yeah, this is how I'd run it. Pretty simple stuff. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.